You know, I don't know about you, but I got one life, and I want to make my life the most thrilling, the most exciting, the most adventurous thrill ride I can possibly make it. And there's only one way I know how to do that, and that's by giving myself permission to be phenomenal. You know, when I give myself permission to be phenomenal, I automatically, unconsciously give others permission to be phenomenal. So let's break that word down, permission. You remember when you were in high school and your teacher gave you a permission slip? You felt like you had a golden ticket. You were doing something that day that no one else was doing. You felt great about it. Well, that's kind of what it's like when you give yourself permission. Now let's break down that other word, phenomenal. Because we've heard phenomenal our entire lives, many of us, right? Well, what does it really mean? Phenomenal means you're remarkable. It means you're unduplicatable. I love that one. It also means that you're exceptional, an extraordinary human being. And that's what you are. So how do you still give yourself permission to be phenomenal? Well, there's 3 steps that you actually have to go through. And the first step is that you really have to be honest with yourself about your current belief system. What do you currently believe about you? So you want to think about that. What do I currently believe about me? Many of you might hear that voice inside of you. What do I believe about myself? Well, I believe I'm unattractive. I wish I could have accomplished more in my life. I want to go back to school, but I can't. Yeah, all of that. I want that to stop. Stop thinking that. Stop thinking right now. Just listen. Because the second step is one of the most important. And so what do you want? You've got to ask yourself that. You've got to be really, really honest. And for some people, that might be, honesty for the first time. You got to be really honest. So what I want you to do is later on, when you go back to your office and you go back home, is to take 5 or 10 minutes and sit down and really think about this. And so you want to just write down 10 things that you really, really want from the core of who you are, okay? The third thing is one of the most important things you could possibly do in the 3-step process is to give yourself permission to be phenomenal. And what's that look like? How do you give yourself permission? Well, that requires you to shift your thinking. Yeah, you got to start thinking positive thoughts throughout the day. And not only that, you've got to affirm who you are, create affirmations, and also visualize what you want for your future. Because research has shown that when we put certain steps in order, okay, positive thinking, affirmations, using replacement pictures, visualizing our future, it can't help but to manifest itself. So the 3 steps, okay, would be, what is your current belief system? Then what do you want from you and your life? And then the 3rd step, giving yourself permission by putting these tools and techniques into place. You know, years ago, someone sent me this incredible poem. And I don't remember the entire poem, but there's portions of it that I'll never forget. And it goes a little bit like this. Outside my window, a new day I see, and only I can determine what kind of day it will be. It can be busy and sunny and happy and gay, or boring and cold, unhappy and gray. My own state of mind is the determining key, for I am only the person I let myself be. Now, who are you letting yourself be today? Permission to be phenomenal. It starts with you. Thank you.